Hello viewers, thank you for tuning in. It's Rain Shine Fine here with another video. I focus on building self-esteem, boosting confidence, and helping people live a life of wellness. Please like or subscribe if you can relate to the content. Today's video is concerning relationships and generational trauma. We're taught in our society that you're supposed to date, have a relationship, get married, have children, buy a home, work a typical job, pay the bills, and then at some point in between raising children, being married, having a job, you're supposed to also be happy and fulfilled and have an exciting life. It's quite difficult for people to do, and of course society doesn't help, and the expectations that we get from media and movies, social media, doesn't help in our perception of what wholeness or happiness is. So people tend to look outside themselves for happiness, specifically in relationships, looking for that person that will complete them, when a lot of times we need to look inside of ourselves within and realize that we're already whole. I'm not suggesting giving up on the search for love or lowering expectations in terms of desires for your person. But what I do want to go ahead and criticize is this need, this push, this pressure from the outside world telling us that there's something wrong with us if we're alone. Because what ends up happening is, for fear of being alone, for fear of not finding somebody in a certain time frame, we make poor decisions. And I want to posit that, hey, we can take the time to be alone. And if we can't really be alone for a long period of time between relationships, then that means we have some healing to do. If you're a girl or a guy, man or a woman, and you have not ever been single in your adult years, or you've been single for a few months in between, maybe only a year before jumping into the next relationship, then that's a sign that you may need to take some time to heal. Because what ends up happening is, subconsciously, we individuals go after the same partners that we swear we want to avoid. If you have undergone some type of abuse in your childhood, physical, sexual, emotional abuse, spiritual abuse, and then subconsciously you find yourself in a pattern where you're repeating something that you witnessed, or you told yourself you would never go through. It's all because we don't take that time to heal ourselves, because being alone means dealing with ourselves, which can be quite scary. So I want to encourage everyone, if you are single, try to take that time to get to know yourself again. Embrace solitude. Embrace really knowing yourself. That way you can be your best self, find yourself, your purpose, before you meet that person. Because a lot of times when you're looking for that person to be your everything, you forget completely who you are. And that will lead to an unhealthy dynamic. So it's important that before we look for relationships, and a lot of times continuing the cycles that we wish to break, we need to understand ourselves. And the more we understand of ourselves, the greater chance that we can heal and break the cycles that we find our grandparents and our parents, our own children, and live our best lives. And so I want to thank everyone for listening and their long attention. And this is Rain Shine Fine with another video. Thank you so much.